Some Overwatch. This is only going to be 15 minutes. I want to try and make these just one-off videos of me doing predictions or results regarding wrestling events and or MMA events like mainly WWE and UFC. So for this video, we're going to be playing some Overwatch and I'm going to do predictions for WWE Payback 2017. And so for the first match, we got Enzo Amore and Big Cass versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, the Club. And I'm actually going to go with Enzo Amore and Big Cass because I gotta think at some point these guys are going to win the tag team titles. They have to. I thought they were going to win at WrestleMania, but then the Hardys showed up, and yeah, that was kind of the end of that. We all knew the Hardys were probably going to win. So I'm going to go with Enzo Amore and Big Cass because I gotta think they gotta win the tag team titles at some point. It's just kind of a joke at this point. Next, we got Neville and Austin Aries. I'm actually going to go with Austin Aries. Neville won at WrestleMania, which I was hoping Austin Aries was win because I'm a huge Austin Aries fan, and he's one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. Back when CM Punk was still wrestling, it was CM Punk in WWE and Austin Aries in TNA. Those were my two favorite guys. And so I want to say Austin Aries in this rematch wins the Cruiserweight title in the second match. In the third match, we got Seth Rollins against Samoa Joe. I'm actually going to go with Samoa Joe because I think Samoa Joe should win this match. I really think it would be a good idea and it would be wise if they put Samoa Joe over, because now that Kevin Owens is gone, you got to have a monster heel. And even though they really sabotaged Kevin Owens' character on Raw, I really feel like they're going to do it right for Samoa Joe. So I'm going to go with Samoa Joe. I think he should win. I think he's going to win. I think it would be a good idea for him to win. I'm already dead. So it doesn't really matter. We're skirmishing anyways. But I got to go with Samoa Joe. This is also live commentary. This is not post commentary. When I first started this channel, I thought it'd be a good idea to try to do predictions and reviews in all my videos, but I just decided to do every now and then to do these 15-minute videos of me doing predictions and reviews, because you can only talk about wrestling and MMA for so long. I also want to do movies and TV shows at some point, and of course video games. So, but anyways, continuing on. So in the fourth match, we got the Hardy Boys, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy versus Cesaro and Sheamus for the tag team titles. I'm going to go with the Hardy Boys. I don't think Sheamus... I think this is going to be a great match, but I'm going to go with the Hardy Boys. I do not think Cesaro and Sheamus are going to win. And I got to think at some point... I thought this was going to happen sooner, but I got to think at some point Cesaro and Sheamus are going to break up. I was hoping Cesaro would go to SmackDown, but I guess they decided to keep Cesaro and Sheamus as a tag team, which I will admit they are a good tag team. I definitely think this Sheamus is doing some of his best work in a long time, and a lot of people shit on Sheamus. I actually do like Sheamus a lot, so I'm gonna go with Sheamus, or I'm gonna go with the Hardy Boys to beat Sheamus and Cesaro. I think they do retain their titles. And next, I am gonna go with for the next match between Bayley and Alexa Bliss. I'm actually gonna go with Alexa Bliss. I say Alexa Bliss. The people love her, even though she's a heel. The fans love her, and I think WWE are really big on Alexa Bliss. She's really taken over Charlotte's position as the main heel on Raw. And Bayley's had the title for a decent amount of time now, and I'm gonna go with Alexa Bliss. I think it'd be a good idea. I think it would be a good idea, and I think they also think it would be a good idea to have Alexa Bliss win that title and hopefully keep it for a while. So I'm gonna go with Alexa Bliss. Next, we have a really fucked up match. I was gonna do a review on the WWE shakeup. Actually, I think I have talked about it in the past, so you can find that in my my earlier videos. But so we got Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt, not for the WWE title. There is no world title on the line in this pay-per-view. If you can call it pay-per-view, I would just call it a WWE special at this point. But there is no world titles on the line, and we have this House of Horrors match. It reminds me of Raven's House of Fun matches. That's what it reminds me of, back in his TNA days. Love Raven, by the way. And So there's no title on the line, and it's between Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. Does it really matter who freaking wins? Absolutely not. You wanna know why? Because they decided to put Bray Wyatt on Raw. Why is Bray Wyatt on Raw? Have no freaking clue, but he is. So it really doesn't matter who the hell wins. And since Randy is the WWE champion, they probably want him to go over. And since WWE doesn't know what the hell to do with Bray Wyatt anyways, they don't care if he wins. That's how I look at it. They don't care if Bray Wyatt wins. They don't know. They don't know how to do Bray Wyatt. But every WWE fan knows how to book Bray Wyatt except for WWE themselves. And it's really sad and it's really stupid. So most likely Randy Orton's gonna win. And I'm gonna go with Randy Orton. I think he's gonna win. I think it would be the best thing for since he is the champion. I think the best thing to do would be for Randy to win. So that's why I think Randy is gonna win the match, because he is the champion. So they should probably book him strong. Yeah, you know, it really doesn't matter who wins because Bray's on Raw anyways. But Bray is the champion, you know. Bray is the champion. So I'm gonna go with Bray. I'm gonna go with Randy to win the match. Sorry, it's kind of hard to play the game and talk about this at the same time. It's pretty difficult. It's kind of challenging, but you know, I like it. I think it's a good idea, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Really trying this out for the first time right here. But yeah, oh crap, my phone went off. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Randy Orton. Next we have Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho. Another match where it really doesn't really doesn't matter who wins. And the United States title is on the line? So you're telling me Dean Ambrose is on Raw. He's the Intercontinental Champion. They're putting this match together between Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, and the United States title is on the line, but yet the WWE title is not on the line between Randy and Bray Wyatt. Does this make any sense? Absolutely not. So I'm gonna go with Kevin Owens, obviously, to win and retain his title, because Jericho's still on Raw, I'm pretty sure, and Dean Ambrose is now on Raw. So there's no possible way they would have both mid-card titles on the same brand. Plus, Raw has the Cruiserweight title, kinda. So yeah, definitely gonna go with Kevin Owens. This is for the first pay-per-view or whatever you want to call it for after WrestleMania. This is really, really bad. You know what's also really, really bad? That match. We got our asses kicked. But that's not what this really is about. It's not really so much about Overwatch. It's about predictions. So I'm gonna go Kevin Owens. I hope this match is gonna be better than the WrestleMania match, as well as Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. I really, really hope. I don't even know what the match is gonna be like. No one absolutely knows. Hopefully it's a lot better than the WrestleMania match, because that was one of the worst matches on the freaking card, was Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. One of my most anticipated matches of WrestleMania ended up being one of the worst. But that's WWE in a nutshell for you. So in the main event, once again, Roman Reigns, the Roman Empire, is in the main event. According to Wikipedia anyways, this could change, you know how WWE works. But apparently, this probably will be the main event. Roman Reigns versus, once again, Braun Strowman. And I think we can all say that most likely Roman's going to win. Braun could win, but I'm going to go Roman Reigns. You know, Roman he really is their boy, so I'm going to go with Roman Reigns. I think he's going to win. He's going to beat Braun Strowman once again. And yeah, it's really it for my predictions. Where do they go with Roman Reigns from here? I don't really know. Brock's gone. You know, we're not going to see the Universal title until God knows when, you know? So really, Dean Ambrose is the top champion on Raw. And I don't really know what to do, like what WWE is planning on doing. Since Brock is gone and the Universal title is nowhere to be seen, Brock's nowhere to be found, I would probably do Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor. They have to stop the whole Braun Strowman bullshit, you know? We've gotten way too much of Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns. So I would assume this is hopefully their blow-off match. and obviously Roman being their boy and all, Roman's gonna win. And I would go back to Roman and Finn Balor. I think that's the biggest match they could do right now is Finn versus Roman, or they could do Roman versus Samoa Joe, or they could do Finn versus Seth Rollins again. They had their match at SummerSlam. It was a good match. Then again, people might be like, "Oh, Seth Rollins is gonna re-hurt him," but people need to stop. Seth Rollins is not a bad wrestler. He's nowhere. He's one of the best wrestlers in the world right now. He's not a reckless wrestler. People need to get over that. People are also kind of shitting on Seth Rollins' new finisher. I like it. I like it actually more than was it the Rainmaker from Okada? It's just a clothesline. I love Okada. I love New Japan Pro Wrestling, and I do like his finisher. But it's not that great of a finisher, I actually like Seth Rollins' finisher. Was it the Kingslayer? They might be calling it. I actually like Seth Rollins' finisher more than, Okada's finisher. So, that's just my opinion. I don't really know. All I know is that the blow-off Raw before Payback was horrible, absolutely horrible. I was gonna do reviews for every SmackDown and Raw possibly. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm only gonna do reviews and predictions on WWE pay-per-views and big UFC pay-per-views. Well, UFC pay-per-views. UFC fight nights I won't be doing. UFC pay-per-views I will be doing predictions and reviews on that, just for the main card. Unless the mid card also has a lot of good fights. Usually it's, so-and-so. And it's also really hard to keep up all the fighters these days with the UFC. Even the main card, Or not even the main card, even on pay-per-view cards, it's hard to keep up with all these, invitation, all these new fighters and whatnot. And I follow MMA pretty well. If I suck, I apologize. I'm really trying to concentrate on my commentary more so than the gameplay. Doing these predictions and reviews and whatnot. Going forward for here. But yeah, that's this might be kind of 2 videos. I don't really know when I started. Probably should have looked at my my timer. If this was on Xbox One, I would know. But I am not playing on Xbox One. I am on PS4. So I don't really know how long this video has been going for. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, so those are my predictions. We'll do a full game here. We'll do a full game, and after this game, we'll probably call it quits. But that's, those are my predictions. I don't really know what's going to go on afterwards between Roman Reigns. Like I said, I would probably do a program between Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe. I would put both of those guys over. And I would do a program between those two. And Finn Balor, I don't know if Finn Balor is hurt, but he is not on the card. Not that I know of. Finn Balor is not on the card. And in my opinion, Finn Balor is their biggest star right now on Raw. Finn is, not Roman, not Seth. Finn Balor is the biggest star on Raw. And for him to be not on the card, I find kind of weird. So I don't really know what's going on there. But I also want to say one thing about Roman. A lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, are really starting to shit really hard on Roman. And for all those people, I'm telling you right now, especially right now, they need to lay the fuck off, because Rosie, his brother, for God's sakes, just died. So there's no worse time than right now for the WWE audience, the WWE universe, to be shitting on Roman Reigns than right now. So I think people, for a while, eventually they're gonna go back to shitting on him. But for now, I'd say for a good month or so, people need to stop booing him because his brother just died. We're talking about a human being who just died, and he does not, especially as a face, he should not be getting booed right now. I don't even think he should be getting booed at all. I like Roman Reigns. I think he takes a hell of a lot of damage in his matches, especially in his big matches. I don't think he's that bad of a wrestler at all. people resent him because WWE is, that's their guy, and like Batista.